When a boat buyer comes into your dealership, let's say, and says, after talking to you for a while and looking at a boat, well, sorry, that's just way too much. What does your team say right now? Is there a standard response? As you're probably aware, most of the time, when a salesperson hears that's just too expensive, the immediate reaction is to say something like, it is expensive, but, and then they explain all the reasons or the justifications as to why it costs more. And this could potentially be costing you millions of dollars in revenue a year, because the way to take back this frame, if you will, of authority in that moment is by simply asking a question. So if someone ever says to you, geez, you guys are just so much more expensive, the proper response is, more expensive? Tell me about that, please. That's it. You have to start with a question. If somebody says, well, this one's way more than that other model we were looking at, you say, more than the other model? Please tell me about that. If they say, there's just no way we could ever afford that, you say, oh, okay. I feel like you can't afford it. Tell me more about that. That's it. You see, anytime you're met with resistance with respect to, let's call it money, you don't want to assume that you know exactly what they're saying until they've explained what they're saying. And after they explain it, you can ask further questions. Those few salespeople that understand this are always the top performers, because they're ready for anything that comes their way, because they know they can always ask the perfect question, which is going to give them back the frame of authority, and they'll maintain control and ultimately potentially be able to resolve that concern and end up earning the sale.